Demi Lovato has long been open about her mental health, shining a spotlight on substance use, bulimia, and bipolar disorder. Now Lovato is telling the full story of her 2018 overdose in a new documentary series, including the factors that led up to the terrifying ordeal. On Wednesday, YouTube released a trailer for the series Demi Lovato, Dancing with the Devil, which features Lovato, her family, and her friends candidly discussing the lead-up to, day of, and aftermath of her almost fatal overdose. "I snapped," the 28-year-old says. "I had 3 strokes. I had a heart attack. My doctor said that I had 5 to 10 more minutes." Although the substance or substances involved in Lovato's overdose have not been made public, she was treated initially with the opioid overdose reversal drug naloxone. Lovato's 4-part documentary will premiere March 23, over a year into a pandemic that has helped trigger a rise in mental health and substance use issues among Americans, including overdoses. A study published in JAMA Psychiatry this month, comparing ER visits from mid-March through October 2020 with the same period in 2019, found that the weekly ER visit rates for opioid overdoses and all drug overdoses were up anywhere from 1% to 45% from last year. The rates of ER trips for mental health conditions, suicide attempts, intimate partner violence, and child abuse and neglect also rose. Lovato is still living with the health effects of her overdose, as she explained to reporters in a press call on Wednesday, CNN reports. "I was left with brain damage, and I still deal with the effects of that today," Lovato said, per CNN. "I don't drive a car because there are blind spots in my vision. I also for a long time had a really hard time reading." But the singer actually feels grateful for the blind spots that remain her vision. "I feel like they kind of are still there to remind me of what could happen if I ever get into a dark place again." Strokes, one of the life-threatening complications that can occur with an overdose, can cause brain damage that has long-lasting or permanent effects on everything from memory to muscle movement, according to the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute. It's also possible to have other severe cardiovascular issues following an overdose, and the rate of overdose-related cardiac arrests has increased during the pandemic, according to another recent study in JAMA Psychiatry. Lovato says most of her recovery from the traumatic medical emergency involved working on her mental health. "The rehabbing came on the emotional side and the therapeutic side, internally. I did a lot of work after that. Just not physically," Lovato said. "Everything had to happen in order for me to learn the lessons that I learned," she told People. "I am so proud of the person I am today." In a video shared to TikTok on Wednesday, Lovato revealed they injured their forehead on a crystal and had to see a doctor ahead of their Thursday performance on Jimmy Kimmel Live. In a video shared to the singer-songwriter's TikTok page on Wednesday, Lovato revealed they injured their forehead on a crystal and had to see a doctor ahead of their Thursday performance on Jimmy Kimmel Live. The TikTok clip finds Lovato, 29, holding their head in their hand and looking at the camera while the platform's popular "They Are Gonna Know" audio plays in the background. "Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know," says one voice. "They're gonna know," says another voice, as Lovato reveals the wound above their left eyebrow. "Guess who hit their head on a crystal and has to get stitches before Kimmel tomorrow?" wrote Lovato in the post's caption alongside the hashtags #substance and #f-, the first of which seems to reveal they'll perform upcoming single Substance, which drops Friday, on Kimmel's talk show. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free weekly newsletter to get the biggest news of the week delivered to your inbox every Friday. Last month, the musician, whose 8th studio album, Holy FBCK, will be released next month, gave their Instagram followers a first listen to Substance ahead of its release. Substance July 15. Pre-save now. Lovato simply captioned the post, which features the track's cover art on one slide and a video clip of them lip-syncing along to the song in the second slide. Substance follows the release of Holy FBCK's first single, Skin of My Teeth. Both tunes are a departure from Lovato's typical pop aesthetic and feature a punk rock sound present in their early work. In the new song, they sing, "I know we're all f***ing exhausted. Am I in my head or have we all lost it? So I ask myself, am I the only one looking for substance?